Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University of Central Lancashire, I'm delighted to warmly welcome you to Preston Guild Hall and to this graduation ceremony. On this special day, we are here to proudly celebrate the achievements of our students from the Faculty of Culture and the Creative Industries, the Faculty of Health and Wellbeing, and the Faculty of Business, Law and Applied Social Studies. I now call upon the Vice-chancellor, Professor Mike Thomas, to give his address.
Good morning, everybody. Honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the University Board, Honorary Fellows and our graduates. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony at which we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of you, our new graduates and postgraduates. We always look forward to graduation ceremonies and the chance for the University of Central Lancashire, its staff, board members and honorary fellows to celebrate such an important day for you, your families and your friends. Today we celebrate graduates and postgraduates from the School of Art, Design and Fashion, the School of Community Health and Midwifery, the School of Humanities and the Social Sciences, the School of Language and Global Studies and the School of Social Work, Care and the Community. This is your day. I hope you enjoy both the ceremony itself and the celebrations which I know will continue afterwards with your families and friends. This is an interesting time to graduate from universities. Britain is in the middle of some tough negotiations to exit from the European Union. There's going to be a new and different world of trading, business, civic and cultural links which now awaits the United Kingdom. The government has also released its industrial strategy with its focus on technology and new innovations as Britain continues to trade on a global stage. It's clear from figures appearing from a variety of sources that graduate jobs remain a premium and firms that wish to succeed in whatever field will seek out such graduates. This applies equally to the public sector. As graduates and postgraduates, you are in the vanguard of the next evolution of working. It means new and innovative ways of integrated working, which you'll have to develop and implement. Closer collaboration and shared resources across a number of different agencies with an increasingly difficult budgetary position, which means that the public services, commerce and industry will seek out you, graduates who are creative, innovative and skillful. Most importantly, employers will seek out those graduates who can demonstrate different methods of solving problems and a more collaborative approach across different skills and professions. For those of you in the public services, there will be even more emphasis on compassion and on professionals who can demonstrate and convey the ethos of public spirit. Some of you graduating today may choose not to work in the commercial or the public sector, may wish to work for yourself and set up your own company. The University of Central Lancashire will have hopefully prepared you for that option. We have more student start-up businesses than all the universities in the Northwest combined, with over 1,000 student businesses that have emerged from the university in the last 3 years. Be sure, if that's your direction, we will help you. As a broad-based university, we will also continue to help talented people from all walks of life to make the most of their potential, moulding informed leaders, creative thinkers, and bold minds. We're a university where committed people are inspired to develop their ideas and dreams. The university at its core beats at the heart of Lancashire, and our mission is to uphold community cohesion to promote and develop peaceful means of dealing with social issues and problems and difficulties that we can overcome. We are a learning institution. Our product is knowledge, and we cherish our role in Lancashire to help with research, innovation and development. For those of you in the audience with young children and infants, please let them make as much noise as they want to. Seriously, it doesn't disturb us at all. We'd rather they stayed in the auditorium. I always say that's probably one of our future students, I hope. Wherever you work, whether that's in business, music, arts, technology, the public sector and so on, be proud that you're here in Lancashire and that you have a sense of community, place, engagement and belonging. You are alumni of this university, so you'll always be part of this family. And we can't do this on our own. Our success is achieved together, staff and students seeking new knowledge to provide clarity and certainty as we go forward in a more complex world. We hope today, as you graduate, you move on with your life, that you will hold on to the beliefs and values enshrined in your university. Common sense, the judgment to do the right thing for others. Compassion, to treat others with consideration, care and honesty. Teamwork, to think and act together and value collective as highly as individual achievements. Attentiveness, to take personal and professional pride in the quality of your work and show that you can listen and care for others as you go about that work. And finally, trust, showing respect and integrity in all that you do. And remember, you are graduates and postgraduates, so observe, analyse, devise new solutions to the things that life brings to you. Keep learning, exercise your intellect, be ready to intervene as you go on through life, make a difference and get involved. And make the most of every opportunity that comes across. Don't be afraid or unwilling to try new things, but equally be ready to compromise when you need to. We know, as I stand here and look at you all today, that you have the ability to understand complex issues. We know that because we've tested you. You would have done assessments. You would have applied your skills in practice. We know you can be critical. We know you can make judgments about what's happening in the world because we've tested you. We know you have confidence to challenge and you can have an impact on the status quo by applying your own intellect. We know you would have developed a value for civil society and a willingness to make a personal contribution. We know this because you are graduates and postgraduates. And we look to you, the university look to you. You are our future hope. Participate in processes and debates. Participate in organisations, in business and commerce. Keep the heart of Lancashire beating strongly wherever you go in this world. We hope we provided a space for you to discuss ideas, to pursue different views and perspectives, and to explore new ways of doing things. But remember, there's more to your degree than a reductionist economic return. Take your personal values with you. And we also know that gaining the awards you have earned today, and which we celebrate, is difficult. That must be so. We make no apologies for that. Few things in life of genuine value are easy to gain, and success in any university is far from easy. The university would have demanded from you dedication, commitment, intellectual endeavour and hard work. I'm sure that many of you here today in the audience, families, friends and colleagues, would have been called upon to provide a helping hand in your journey. On behalf of you, our graduates, I would like to ask you to join me to thank your families, colleagues and friends who have supported you to get here today. It's difficult, I think, sometimes for people to understand what a university does or what we're about. But we are an academic community and we dedicate our lives to learning and supporting transformation. You would have been taught, as you did your programmes here, by a dedicated group of academic staff, many of whom are international leaders in their field, and all of whom devote their professional lives to teaching, research, learning, and the development of our students. Some of you, particularly those of you in the arts, would have learnt last night that historically our Professor of Contemporary Arts, Lubaina Hamid, won the Turner Prize, which makes her the top 5 modern artist in the world. I think she deserves a round of applause. The judges claimed that Lubaina won the Turner Prize this year for her expansive and exuberant approach to painting, which combines satire and a sense of theatre. But most importantly, they acknowledged her role as an influential curator and educator who continues to speak urgently to the moment of this complex world. And we're really, really proud in this university to have a Turner Prize winner on our staff. You would have also been supported by many highly dedicated professional staff members who have provided the services and infrastructure that have made your success possible. Colleagues such as my 2 interpreters here, hopefully helping those of you who are hard of hearing to make sense of what I'm saying. Maureen Nicholson and Kath Moe, thank you. I'd like to ask you to join me in applauding and give thanks to all the staff in the university who have helped you. In a few minutes, the name of our graduates will be called out and we will applaud and cheer. Please make as much noise as you want. This is a celebratory affair. Each individual will enter stage right as graduates or postgraduates, cross to the middle of the stage, shake my hand and exit stage left as graduates and postgraduates. We call your name out individually to recognise each one of you and your individual achievements. I know everybody here will be as enthusiastic with your applause for our first graduate as you will be for our final graduate. We take genuine great pride in your achievement. I'm confident that you'll go out into the world and bring not only real social and economic benefit to yourselves, but also to the communities in which you will live. Whatever you decide to do next, wherever in the world you find yourself, you'll always be a member of this university. I hope at some stage, many of you will return to your academic home. But for now, on behalf of everybody here, very well done, congratulations, good luck for a happy and successful life. Thank you.
Vice-chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Academic Board confers an Honorary Fellowship on Kris Radlinski. Louise Cogan, the University Orator, will deliver the citation.
Vice-Chancellor, the career of former Rugby League fullback Kris Radlinski is an inspiring example of where loyalty and hard work can take you. Born and bred in Wigan, Kris was a one-club player who made more than 300 appearances and scored 183 tries for his beloved Wigan Warriors. At the age of 19, he was the first player to score a hat-trick in a Premiership final as part of Wigan's victory against Leeds, with his performance also making him the youngest ever winner of the prestigious Harry Sunderland Trophy. He was also selected to play on the international stage, winning 10 caps for England and 20 for Great Britain, and played in the 1995 World Cup final against Australia. Despite spending the week before the 2002 Challenge Cup final in hospital with a foot infection, his man of the match performance won him the Lance Todd Trophy. In 2007, his achievements were given the Royal Seal of Approval when he was awarded an MBE for services to rugby league. After 13 years as a player, his commitment to one of the world's most decorated sports teams continues to this day through his role as rugby general manager. As someone who has dedicated himself to his club and career, Kris sets a fantastic example to everyone here at the university. Vice-chancellor, on behalf of the academic board, it is with great pleasure that I present Kris Radlinski for the award of Honorary Fellow of the University of Central Lancashire.
Thank you. I've played at Wembley and I've played at Old Trafford, and I don't think I've been as nervous as I am today, so I apologise for that. Thank you to the university for this amazing honour that you've given to me. I was deeply surprised when I got the note, and it's something I take incredibly seriously. Congratulations to you guys who've worked so hard to graduate today. I know it must have been a tough few years, and all your hard work certainly come off, and I hope you enjoy today. So a couple of minutes about me. I was just a kid from Wigan who chased a rugby league ball around a field. That's all I wanted to do. In fact, I have a quite symbolic photograph at home, and it's of me on Christmas Day morning, around about 1982. And it's a picture of me with a rugby ball and a Wigan Rugby League jersey. All I ever wanted to do was to go on and to play for Wigan Rugby League. And I often look at this picture and reflect on the journey, and a journey that's allowed me to go on and play 300 games for the team that I love. A journey that's taken me around the world to see all the places I dreamed of, that's taken me to the palace to meet the Queen, and that's ultimately brought me here today to speak to you guys. And I think, how has that happened? I was just a kid who wanted to play rugby. And I look back and I think, why has it happened? And there's no rocket science behind it, really. There's probably three words, hard work and passion. I don't believe that there's anybody in my organisation or in my team who works harder than me. And I believe it's one of the biggest compliments that somebody can give you if they say you work hard. And passion is everything. It's what gets me out of bed in the morning. It's what gets me up in the middle of the night when I'm making notes, wanting to make myself better and wanting to make my team better. And with hard work and passion, anything's possible. From me as a kid with this Wigan jersey, I went on to fulfil all my dreams, and now I'm an executive director and I'm involved in decisions in designing that jersey that I was holding up on that Christmas morning. That's a journey that I never thought I would be on. As with many of you guys in this room, you would not have been able to do what you've done or here today without the love and support of your family. And I'm happy to say I'm joined by my mother and my wife today. And they've been with me on this journey, a journey of a professional sportsman, which is hard. They've put up with my moods, they've put up with my lifestyle, and without them I wouldn't be here today, so I'm eternally grateful for that. I want to congratulate you all on today, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. When I look back on my career, this will be one of my career highlights, so thank you.
Vice-chancellor, the presentation of graduates and award holders will now take place.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Art, Design and Fashion. Master of Architecture, Chinonyeram Emanuela Uguwana. Master of Arts in Ceramics, Adele Davison. Catherine Elizabeth Timson. Master of Arts in Children's Book Illustration, Catherine Joanne Lansdale. Katie Jane Corrigan. Highly commended for the Macmillan Prize for Children's Book Illustration, exhibited at the Macmillan Prize Award Winners' Show in London, Sophie Corrigan. Master of Arts in Design, Alexander Devol. Master of Arts in Fashion and Lifestyle Promotion, Sasha Humeniuk. Rashida Khan. Jack Knight. Penny Lindsay. Master of Arts in Fashion Design and Lifestyle Promotion Studies, Matthew James Curden. Master of Arts in Fine Art Studio Practice, Anne Hampson. Paula Pritchard. Kevin Andrew Thompson. Master of Arts in Graphic Design, Jason Bafour Adjupong. Yo Chi Chen. Lee Michael Dearden. James Michael France. Cheryl Rosemary Hunter. Peter William Taylor. Master of Arts in Interior Design, Gail Deborah Rice. Julie Louise Holgate. Leona Maria Nicholas. Akarsh Singhal. Chai Shen. Master of Arts in Product Design, Adam Christopher Stansfield. Master of Arts in Surface Pattern and Textiles, Rebecca Laura Ashcroft. Jordan Amy Cunliffe. Elizabeth Jane McCarthy. Claire Louise McKillop. Gillian Penswick. Lisa Ross. Caroline Frances Louise Aspinall. Yasmin Dadaboy. Tao Ma. Master of Arts in Surface Pattern and Textiles, awarded posthumously, Jeanette Miri Dixon. Master of Science in Building Conservation and Regeneration, Nicholas Christopher Brian Armstrong. Daniel Kevin Longman. Andrew Richardson. Hannah Jane Sharp. Jack Watkins. Michael Robert Hood. Bachelor of Arts with honours in Fashion Promotion, Lucy K. Forrester Woods. Bachelor of Arts with honours in Illustration, Sophie Jane Williamson. Bachelor of Arts with honours in Interior Design, Letitia Barnes. Bachelor of Science with honours in Architectural Technology, Razi Khalik. Bachelor of Science with honours in Architecture, Hetet Tet Ang. Aisha Bibi Baum. Atessa Giassi. Ella Leonie Halicki. Hamza Hussein. Monica Lucinska. Samal Adnan Magdur. Fadi Ismail Adi Obaid. Suhaib Radwan. Samip Rai. Joshua Paul Evan Richardson. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Art, Design and Fashion.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Community Health and Midwifery. For a thesis entitled The Experience of Pain in the Context of Childbirth for Hong Kong Chinese Women, a longitudinal cohort interview study, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Irene Lai Yin Lee. Masters of Arts in Integrative Psychotherapy, Sandra Mary Brickman-Horn. Master of Science in Applied Public Health, Lucia Osumwen Isibor. Stephanie Jane Mitchell. Master of Science in Herbal Medicine, Peter Ian Jackson Main. Master of Science in Integrated Healthcare, Irene Bribich. Julia Francis Lockwood. Geraldine Emma Petch. Heidi Bai Svartangen. The Master of Science in Safeguarding in an International Context, Joanne Carroll Council. Rebecca Marie Giles. Master of Science in Sexual Health Studies, with the school prize for the highest achieving average percentage mark, Eleanor Grace Calver. Chinesu Charity Dubé. Alexandra Edgerton. Farah Faramand. Sophie Mather. Layla Janine Mears. Untombifuti Oscar Nudalovu. Danielle Pearson. The Postgraduate Diploma in Community Specialist Practitioner, Community Children's Nursing, Katrina Eileen Milburn. The Postgraduate Diploma in Community Specialist Practitioner, Community Nursing in the Home, Joanne Jones. Postgraduate Diploma in Integrative Psychotherapy, Caroline Ann Hodson. Hummer Mahmood. Andrew McFadden. Michelle Morley. Anne-Marie Noblet. Mark Richard Owen. James Spears. Postgraduate Diploma in Specialist Community Public Health Nurse, Health Visiting, with the Dora Roylance Memorial Prize awarded by the Queen's Nurse Institute for the Outstanding Health Visitor Student of the Year, Amy Brown. Postgraduate Diploma in Specialist Community Public Health Nurse School Nursing, Charlotte Bland. Danielle Harrison. Postgraduate Certificate in Primary Care Mental Health Practice, Fiona Corbyn. Joanne Dugan. Laura Hart. Charlotte Macaulay Wilkinson. Manuela Monicelli. Amy Olubunmi Ola. Pauline O'Malley. Emma Owen. Helena Jane Whittaker. Amanda Jane Dawson. Kate Deeming. Victoria Harrison. Amna Mehboob. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Counselling and Psychotherapy Studies, Angelina Lai. Abby Rawcliffe. Abby Rawcliffe. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Community Specialist Practitioner, Community Children's Nursing, Michelle Jane Kay. Tessa Spackman. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Community Specialist Practitioner, Community Nursing in the Home, Deborah Louise Dawson. Nicola Marie Dixon. Karen Lawson. Carolyn Ann Pickup. Rebecca Amy Francis Wood. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Community Specialist Practitioner, General Practice Nursing, Anna Knight. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Health and Social Care, Nafisa Zara Ayub. Jennifer Brownell. Danielle Buckley. Hannah Kate Carroll. Darren English. Chloe Marie Gibbons. Otis Colin Gordon. Simone Louise Grosvenor. Ryan Hankey Hollis. Jennifer Francis Hayhurst. Jenny Higson. Rashta Hussain. Gertrude Cassini. Terence Alec Jagger. Melissa Nayaradzo Mutiora. Jessica Parry. Alexander Patterson. Jade Robinson. Carl Lyndon Spence. Gemma Carley Steele. Michaela Thomas. Valerie Thomas. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Midwifery, Joanne Hilton. Julie Bancroft. Nicola Claire Bell. Gemma Bentley. Chloe Buckley. Joanne Marie Buxton. Zoe Cook. Stacey Marie Darlington. Anya Devaney. Jade Lauren Donnelly. Fiona Stephanie Duxbury. Fallon Michelle Dyer. Abby Louise Eastwood. Elizabeth Susan Johnston. Carmel Kay. Emily Ann Louise Leader. Samantha Leonard. Michelle McNeish. Heather Jane Means. Charlotte North. Victoria Joanne Elizabeth Oldfield. Emma Louise Hazel. Maeve Regan. Katie Rockcliffe. Sabrina Rojas. Chloe Victoria Senior. With the school prize for the highest academic achiever, Hannah Rachel Tizard. Sarah Elizabeth Traynor. Zara Williams. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sexual Health Practice, Angela Mayer. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Specialist Community Public Health Nurse Health Visiting, Marianne Moore. Claire Maria Wheatcroft. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Specialist Community Public Health Nursing, School Nursing, Ruth Bailey. Katie Joanne Bretherton. Alison Whiteley. Foundation degree in Science and Health and Social Care, Assistant Practitioner, Angela Anderton. Susan Clark. Claire Louise Ennis. Leanne Hill. Malcolm Mills. Carol Parkinson. Gemma Louise Parkinson. Ellie Mae Austin. Joanne Barrow. Brianna Cameron Parker. Lisa Campbell. Trudy Cartwright. Tracy Collins. Lauren Ann Connolly. Hayley Marie Cooper. Louise Dixon. Elaine Elkington. Jonathan Fulford Brown. Sinead Rose Gallery. Grelin Rose Gittins. Yvonne Grogan. Susan Hurrell. Lorraine Louise Jackson. Paula Jackson. Stacey Johnson. Ashley Keane. Catherine Kruger. Christine Leeming. Bryony Lodge. Natasha Marshall. Jasmine McCooey. Ellen Meehan. Michelle Metcalf. Megan Moran. Kathy Murphy. Sharon Murray. Amy Ogden. Danielle Rose Parker. Julie Pentony. Paul Rathmill. Jane Richardson. Deanna Sale. Joanne Seaman. Marin Serbu. Joanne Smith. Rebecca Jane Smith. Laura Jane Stone. Helen Claire Waddington. Tracy Wilde. Samantha Hughes. Graduate Certificate in Promoting Psychological Wellbeing, Jamie Lindo. Philip John Patterson. Danielle Twigg. Lorna Webber. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Community Health and Midwifery.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who've gained awards in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. For a thesis entitled Industry and Society, a study of the home front in Barrow-in-Furness during the First World War, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Peter Schofield. Master of Arts in Religion, Culture and Society, Fabienne Clough. Grace Isabella McCarthy. Augustine Ego Amavube. Jane Barbara Hollins Gibson. Master of Research in History, Charlotte Beezer. Rhiannon Edgeray. Peter Edward Henry. Joshua Anthony Lowe. Postgraduate Diploma in British Sign Language and English Interpreting, Rebecca Clark. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in British Sign Language and Deaf Studies, Hayley Jones. Alison Jane Wallace. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in English Language Studies, Emily Friday. Holly Hesmanhall. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Film and Media Studies, Robin Lee Barker Walker. Adam David Pearce. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in History, Declan Carr. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in History and Politics, Joshua Griffiths. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Philosophy, Aaron Willis. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Politics and Social Policy, Salma Shagail H.M. Abdullah. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Religion, Culture and Society, Shamina Khatoon. Hannah Latif. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sociology, Dominic Michael Heaney. Kerin Lee Hoyle. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Vice-chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Language and Global Studies. For a thesis entitled ESOL for Citizenship Courses in the UK, Social Integration, Identity and the Role of Classroom Pedagogy, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Sundus Amir. Master of Arts in Intercultural Business Communication, Mamdal Ahmad Al-Shamari. With the School Prize for Outstanding Academic Achievement, Belinda Grace Fisher. Nada Kurahashi. Master of Arts in Interpreting and Translation, Walid Salim Al-Sayabi. Fahaid Mohammed Al-Subai. Patricia Brackus. With the School Prize for Excellence in Interpreting, Watban Mahmoud Lamoud. with the school prize for outstanding achievement, Natsini McKellen. Helen Claire Abbott-Page. Marwa Aldabas. Master of Arts in Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages and Applied Linguistics, Paing So An. Nin Huint Hein. Craig Lancashire. Mayat No Lin. Eleutheria Oikonomau. Richard Andre Janissy. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in English for International Communication, Anna Daria Ollison. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in International Business Communication, Ling Jun Guan. Jia Yao Sheng. Jia Yao Sheng. Huashi. Fan Wang. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Modern Languages, Arabic and French, Sofian Zia. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Modern Languages, French and Korean, Leila Ibrahim. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Language and Global Studies.
Vice-chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Social Work, Care and Community. Master of Arts in Contemporary Practice with Children and Young People, Amelia Grace Bibby. Sarah Curden. Su Won Lung. Rakia Makamalola. Kaylee Radford. Sophia Shakil. Gavin Christopher Redhead. Lindy Simpson. Master of Arts in Social Policy, Anila Sheila Belinsky-Gelder. Philip Moss. Emma Williamson. Indira Viola Witherspoon. Master of Arts in Social Work, Roxana Ahmed. Jade Louise Assol. Agatha Bialas. Lindsay Blackhurst. With the Brian Corby Memorial Prize, Elaine Booth. Louise Brannigan. Stacey Brooks. Sarah Brookfield. Cara Chaplin. Siku Chidia. Kaylee Cook. Shireen Doris. Gillian Maria Dowling. Charlotte Elaine Elliott. Floria Feroze. Gemma Fletcher. John Gilmore. Madeline Graham. Zafreen Aidu. Laura Jade Kilbride. Jane Hannah Lee. Admire Manyakiri. Rahima Sana Matlub. Gary Allen Maudsley. Charity Maber. Kirsty Morrison. Tavona Muchegwa. Fadzi Caroline Mashangwi. Michael Mitopo. Charlotte Elizabeth Norris. Charles Opera Rocha. With the Joe Cunningham Memorial Prize, Charlotte Phillips. Colin Warwick Jeffrey Price. Natasha Reed. Kudzi Sylvia Sakiso. Amy Patricia Shaw. Kudzani Shoniwa. Janae Jasmine Stevens Bailey. Christina Tomlinson. Rosie Tomlinson. Lauren Weston. Joanna Kirsty Wood. Angela Wiley. Sarah Cotton. Paula Jane Fletcher. Master of Community and Social Care, Louise Jane Croft. Shanae Edwards. Nicole Murphy. Postgraduate Diploma in Social Care Studies, Elliot Davis Evans. Postgraduate Certificate in Mental Health Practice, Irfan Aziz. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Children, Schools and Families, Crystal Snedden. Lois Calder. Tabitha Courtney Halliwell. Jessica Sarita Pravin Patel. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Community and Social Care, Policy and Practice, Elizabeth Olabisi Omotade. Rebecca Catherine Partington. William Edward Killeen. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Community Leadership, Asifa Ali. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Social Work, Kelly Anderson. Kwa Ashraf. Natasha Kaylee Ashworth. Ellis Elizabeth Cookson. Robin Gregory. Jessica Lush. Leanne McGinn. Cassandra Philippa Morris. Isabel Jade Neary. Heather Pelham. Diane Platt. Foundation degree in arts in children, young people and their services. Hazel Lynn Ashworth. Shannon Crowther. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Social Work, Care and Community.
Vice-chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Suntosh Kaur, Education Officer from the Students' Union of the University of Central Lancashire, to respond on behalf of those awarded today.
Vice-Chancellor, graduates, families, friends and loved ones, it is an honour to stand here today as your Students' Union Education Officer and to speak on your behalf. Looking out at all of you here today, it gives me pride to see all of these graduates. You have achieved something amazing and it is my pleasure to stand here today and congratulate you all. No matter your reason for coming to university, I can safely assume that your journey has become more than that reason. I know for me, and I hope so for you too, that it has become an unforgettable experience. When at university, we all learned that studying is only one part of our experience. We all had the opportunity to shape our own individual university experience, and by doing this, I'm sure we'll all have memories of friendship, laughter, and deadlines that we'll take with us. No matter what path you forged yourself through university, you've all ended up here today celebrating your individual achievements and each other's. And when you crossed that stage, I hope you all felt a sense of pride in what you have achieved. Each and every single person here today strengthens the UCLan name and the worldwide alumni network, and this is just the beginning. Whether you are graduating from an undergraduate or postgraduate, you have taken a first step to ensuring your success in your future. As you leave university today, you step into a world of uncertainty. My advice to you would be not to hesitate. Make the world your own and leave it better than what you found it. Now is your time to aim high. Grab those opportunities and take on those challenges. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the families, friends and all the loved ones that have joined you here today and supported you throughout your journey at UCLan. And let's not forget all of the university staff whose dedication and support has helped you to succeed. Class of 2017, with all my heart, I wish each and every one of you the very best of luck in the future. But for today, please take time to take photos with all the other graduates, all the families and your lecturers, and then go out and celebrate because you all truly deserve it. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the University of Central Lancashire Chamber Choir. The members of the University Chamber Choir are all students of music theatre within the School of Journalism, Media and Performance. The choir is directed by the University's musician-in-residence, Mark Goggins. The University is extremely proud of the growing reputation and success of the Chamber Choir. In recent years, the choir has won national competitions, including the BBC Radio 3 Adult Choir of the Year. The Chamber Choir has performed on BBC One, BBC 4 and on BBC Radio 3, as well as at many local civic and fundraising events, including concerts with local schools and colleges. Overseas performances include an annual concert tour in France, as well as singing at one of our partner institutions in Shanghai. This afternoon, the Chamber Choir will sing May It Be by Enya.
Today is, of course, a day of great celebration for everyone here, and we need to celebrate in an appropriate way. Friends and family, there is a good photo opportunity coming up, so you might want to get your cameras at the ready. Could I please ask all the graduates to stand? And please take off your mortarboards. I know that this will be a great relief, as I've seen that many of them have been balancing quite precariously on your heads. It's become UCLan's tradition to wave your mortarboard vigorously in recognition of all your hard work and achievements. So on a count of 3, I want you to wave your mortarboards in the air, and at the same time, I want everyone else to cheer 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Please be seated. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion. And thank you for coming and for sharing this special day with the university community. I would like to invite you all to return to a reception at the university's Foster building, where we will continue to celebrate the success of today's graduates. Gowns can be left at the Foster building after the event. Please may I ask you all to stand now for the national anthem. Please be seated. The platform party will now leave the stage and form a celebratory guard of honour. We are going to conclude the ceremony with a final opportunity to applaud the success of today's graduates. Graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. Please make sure you take all of your belongings with you. Guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the platform party has left the hall. You will be able to rejoin your graduate downstairs. Thank you.